Hey, good morning everybody. This is Jansen. Today is January 28th, 2019. I hope everybody is having a great day today. It is Monday morning motivation. I'm pulling a Monday today for some reason. It's just hard to get around a little bit today, and been working at home and then had some work to do. So what is today's motivation about? Well, first thing that motivated me today, I'm going to give you a quick little story. I'm working on a new PowerPoint presentation, and I need to have military and the PowerPoint presentation, because what I do is, now why is this motivating? Because 8 of my Marine Corps brothers that I was trying to get some pictures from, they basically made it very clear, I'm the one who took all the pictures in the Marine Corps, and these guys are from all over the United States, and they all basically told me that I'm the one that already has the pictures because they never took any. And why is that motivating? It's not really motivating, more or less funny, because I'm trying to get something new and different, and it turns out I was the one that was taking the pictures and the videos, and I was the historian of our platoon and pretty much Echo Company. And I know that my brothers in the Marine Corps, they're gonna go down in history and they'll never be forgotten from what I've taken. But I just kind of got a good chuckle out of it, because they'll come back and said, you're the one with the pictures, we didn't take any. And it made me go back to realizing why I take so many pictures and why I do videos and why I do motivational stuff. It goes back to my mom, always being on the other side of the camera. All right. That being said, like I said, it was a good chuckle. Now, does that mean anything to anybody else? Probably not, but if people are military, they're going to understand, because we don't, when I was in, we didn't have cell phones and stuff. You actually had to have an actual camera with you. Nowadays, they all have cell phones and cameras out with them in the field and overseas and everywhere else. And so at the time that I was in, I think we were one of the last generations of military that really didn't have cell phones on us 24/7. So anyway, that was kind of enlightening. Why? Because it makes me feel good that I've got their pictures and stuff. It makes me feel bad that they didn't take any themselves, but I know they can always get pictures from me if they want, and they're all my brothers, and it's great. All right, enough of the petty stuff. Now, what is today? Today is Monday. We are motivated today. Now, what is motivation? I keep telling everybody, this is the motivation for today. Motivation is that little light inside of you that basically starts blinking and shining when you're at your very worst. It's that little light that when you don't think you can do something, you gotta go hit it. It's almost like a video game. Every time you hit that motivation light inside yourself, all of a sudden you just power up. You increase your energy, you increase your drive. People forget, or they don't forget, but they stay inside their boxes for so long. I'm sure you stay inside your box to where you're in your comfort levels. Problem is, we're not meant to be inside of our comfort levels. We have to work outside of our comfort levels. That's the reason why we get nervous, because we're afraid of what people think that they're going to say, what we're going to do if we're going to mess up. And so I tell everybody, especially people that I lead, train, and coach, and mentor, I was like, one of the main things you've got to do is look at yourself in the mirror and give your speeches. Look yourself in the mirror and give your presentation. Look yourself in the mirror and talk to yourself every day. Because if you can do that in the mirror, first thing that's going to happen is you're going to bust up laughing. Because people think, well, I can't do it in the mirror because that's right. But guess what? Your hardest critic and everything you do is you. Whether you're going for a job, whether you're going to college, whether you're getting ready to do a presentation, no matter what it is, your biggest critic, no matter what you think, say, or do, is yourself. Okay? And I know people are like, oh, I'm just going to shut this off. It doesn't mean anything. Really? Go in front of a mirror on your own when I get done with this and try to talk to yourself. Try to actually physically and bring out your voice. Don't talk to yourself in your head. I'm talking about talk to yourself. Sorry, I'm in a bad spot right now. So when you talk to yourself in the mirror and you start laughing or you start messing up, you're going to stop every 5 seconds. Why? Because you realize something you said was wrong. You realize you messed up on a word. You realize you messed up on a sentence. Because we are so hard on ourselves that we forget that it doesn't matter how many times we practice. It doesn't matter what we do. We're going to mess up. We're going to mess up on anything and everything. The only difference is when you do it in front of people, it's easier to continue on hoping they don't catch the mistake than it is talking to ourselves to where we know we make the mistake. So I'm sitting there talking to the mirror. Oh my gosh, I messed up on that word. So I completely stop and I start over from the beginning. I stop and I say, why do you keep stopping and starting over? Keep going with it. Why? Because if you can do it there, you can do it in front of people. If you can basically think outside the box, you're going to get ahead in life, okay? Now, not always it's going to be speeches and presentations, job interview, and having to be spot on with that job interview. But you also want to be rehearsed. You want to be able to speak without having to giggle or laugh or worry that you're messing up. And so many people do that. So your biggest gift to yourself is yourself. Remember, get in front of a mirror, talk to yourself, word it out, talk it out, do whatever it takes to make yourself better, okay? The reason why is because you're going to have as many chances as you want when you're doing it for yourself. If you're doing it for somebody else, you may only have one chance. So practice, but practice on yourself because you're your hardest critic. All right, I got to get going for today. Know this, each and every one of you matters. Each and every one of you makes a difference. Each and every one of you has a chance to get things done in life that's better than anybody and everybody else. Just remember this, relax, have fun with it. You know, sit back, do whatever your thing is you got to do. Sorry, got to get ready. And be better today than who you were yesterday. My name is Jansen. I'm going to do a couple today, but I've got to get going for right now. So I will talk with you soon, everybody. Bye now.